Today, I'm so excited because finally, after years and years of waiting since elementary school, we're finally getting actual Warrior Cats content. We're getting plushies, we're getting figures, we're getting a show, we're getting an actual game, an official game. So that's what I'm going to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about why I think this is happening. Because recently, a lot of stuff that I feel like people in my generation liked in like elementary school and middle school are like popping up again, like LPS, the Jeff the Killer movie that's coming out, the Warrior Cats freaking show that's coming out, like the game that's coming out, all these things. And also we finally get Warrior Cats merch, and I think the reason for this is that the fandom is just grown up enough to buy stuff like this now. Like they can finally feel like they can like support making figures and stuff like that because the fan base has money now. I mean, we had money before if you had money to spend on Warrior Cats merch, but as time passes, there's a lot more opportunity. I also think the reason why they're doing this now is that so many like fundraising and Kickstarters have started to pop up where it's like community funded and stuff like that. So I feel like that's also why they could put their trust in this. But I mean, it's just a dream come true seeing all these things I've loved as a kid start to, like come up out of the works. I'm really curious about how the fandom will change with these new developments because, I mean, it's been the books and only the books and like the blogs and like the forums for so long, and the maps and stuff like that, that I'm curious if just like a bunch of newcomers will like appear, and I don't know, that could be insane. The books are the foundation, but the community has really built up like the whole fandom from square one. Like the colors of cats have changed, like Longtail being orange now, like orangish yellow now, instead of being silver like how we was described. Like cats having stars on their faces if they're a leader. Like it's just so many things. So I'm curious about how this will go about now that there's actual visual story to follow with your eyes and not just like reading. But I'm excited. I mean, I hope they don't mess it up. I mean, it's 2D, so it was going to be really effed up if they did it in 3D or live action. There are some key visuals so far, and I'm really, really excited because there's really good lines of motion, and there's like it's so dramatic, and the background art is just beautiful, and I really like how the characters are designed. It reminds me a lot of maps because you get these character sheets, not that I've animated for any, but you'd get these character sheets, and the characters are always so unique. Like every Warrior Cat has a completely different unique style, and it's so like hard, like put into everyone who's read and like the Warrior Cats and been in the fandom. Everyone kind of latches onto that design. So I wonder if it's gonna fit that, but it's gonna be awesome. I know that because after waiting for so long and seeing these Warrior Cats come to life, I'm just so excited. Now, the game. I'm really excited for the game. I'm not so excited for the turn-based combat. I'm so excited to design my cat. I'm so excited that it's an open world RPG, which I'm fond of. I'm confused as to where the storyline's gonna go, like what time, like what part of the timeline it's gonna be in, who we're playing as. Well, we're playing as our own character, but like I've heard some people say that there's gonna be different storylines for which clan you're in, question mark. I'm curious about how much creativity you're gonna be able to have. I'm like, it's a roleplay game, but can you really like roleplay? Are you following like a straight line storyline? Can you decide to train in the dark forest? Can you decide to be a medicine cat? Can you decide to be a leader? Can you be a rogue? Can you be a kitty pet? If you feel so. Can you meet Scourge? So I'm curious about that, but I don't think, no matter how the game is, I don't think it's ever going to live up to community made games, because the community games are just so special to everyone. I think it's special to me. I mean, the Untold Tales, the Roblox Warrior Cat game, Clan Gen, Life Gen, those two new games that came out. I'm just really excited to see. So many, like, it has a lot of hype to live up to, especially if it's made by the community who have loved these books for so long that their whole, like, love and soul have been put into it. But again, when people grow up and they get to work on what they love, it's probably going to be good. I mean, I think it's going to be good. I'm just excited to finally have real content. Well, like, real as in multi-millionaire consumption. Real. And for the Warrior Cats show, I read, okay, it's licensed by Disney, but it's not being produced by Disney, which I'm so glad it's not being produced by Disney. Oh my god, it would be so freaking ugly. But I'm worried it's being licensed by Disney, because does that mean they're gonna have the rights to a lot of the content and the cats? Because Disney is pretty strict about copyright. I'm just worried that, like, they're gonna claim, like, all the characters and stuff like that, and, like, all the years and years and years of, like, stuff on YouTube is gonna be taken down, the stuff everyone in the fandom has grown up on. But I hope that's not gonna happen, and I hope they're not that evil. It makes me wonder if, well, it's not, but will it curb the creation of fan-made art and animations and stuff like that? I hope not, because I love that stuff. I love maps so much, seeing all the different art styles. It just, like, this is so embarrassing. I can't watch too many of them because they make my heart race every time, and it's just so much. It's just too much. But I love them so much. Oh, and Warrior Cats does have a lot of, like, genocide, a lot of murder, like, grooming, like, parental abuse, or child abuse, sorry. Like, stuff like that. So it's curious to why Disney decided to, have that in their name. But, I mean, they have a lot of adult content in their, not adult content, but I'm pretty sure they have a lot of adult shows in their grasp anyway, so it does make sense. But I just hope they don't cut anything out, because that's just Warrior Cats, that's what Warrior Cats is. Maybe not a kid's book, but I don't know, I hope they don't try to censor anything, is what I'm saying. But overall, so much stuff from this generation, my generation's childhood, has come true, and I can't wait to see what else is going to pop up after the Jeff the Killer movie that's going to come out at some point. So I'm so hyped to see what else is going to be made, because it's so exciting whenever people grow up and you get to see in real time them doing what they love. Like, this is embarrassing, like the Minecraft movie, it's not a good movie. Like the FNAF movie, it's not like the best movie ever, but it is the best movie ever because the people who worked on it love Five Nights at Freddy's with all of their soul and all of their heart. It's amazing because there are so many people that went into it. Like the Minecraft movie, there are so many Minecraft YouTubers who went into it because they love Minecraft and they love their jobs. They love it so much. So I'm excited to watch most of the new Warrior Cat stuff that comes out, because I can't wait to just feel like the joy and the happiness of getting to see something made from my childhood by people who have also loved Warrior Cats for like the longest time. It always just makes me so happy, and I cannot wait. I want it to come true right now. And the last thing I want to say is I'm glad that Warrior Cats is becoming more accessible with the show, because I remember back in elementary school, I could not read. I couldn't read for so long. I could not read, I could not write for so long. But through the community on YouTube, I could still enjoy warrior cats. I could still watch these cats like freaking fight to the death. It's so I'm excited that more people are going to be able to see warrior cats, and it's going to become more accessible to people, because not everyone can buy an expensive book, and most people, not most people, but some people can't read the whole book in time to return it to the library, you know, stuff like that. Like not everyone has audiobook, like stuff like that. So it's just really exciting to finally get a show. It's really exciting. It's really exciting. Can you tell I'm excited? I don't think you can tell I'm excited. So all my dreams are coming true, and I remember in elementary school when I would talk to my friend and they would go, "Yeah, I think they have a live action Warrior Cats movie in the works. I think they have a show in the works. I think they have a movie. They're gonna do a new graphic novel. They're gonna have a game. They're gonna have an official game." All that stuff is finally coming true after all these years. So, Hannah, don't worry, you did not lie to me. Now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stop my cat from training in the dark forest and going to cat hell. And I'm gonna train him the Warrior Code Cat Bible. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Don't be a stranger.